Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, listen, I don't want to rehash like the same ideas because I really have been like talking a lot about school and school related subjects. And listen, as a student, it does take up like 95% of my thoughts and like what I think about because when school's in session, all you do is think about school. It kind of sucks, but it's just the way it is, right? So I was just kind of thinking about, all right, what's a fun little twist I can put on it? Like, what's a fun little giggle I can put on this? And I kind of thought to myself, I remember having a conversation with one of my friends about the specific subjects and their colors because people, like to, everyone likes to think that each subject is a certain color, and yeah. So I'm here to tell you my opinions and why I'm right and why you should agree with me and no one else because I'm correct. So I guess we'll start off with the first subject, math. So math, not a great subject, but in my eyes, math is red. It's red. Um, I don't want to hear no. Actually, math is blue. No, the fuck, it's not. It's not blue. It's not yellow. It's not green. Okay, like it's not. It's red. Math is red. It is red. Okay, like I can't explain it other than it is red. Like it's just red. It's really just red. You can't tell me otherwise. Okay, like I like there's not really any explanation for why it's red. It just is. It just is red, right? It literally is just red. So you can disagree, but you're wrong. So I don't know why you would. But it's just like I don't know if it's just maybe like the colors that have been associated through like growing up like when I was in school, but or like back when I was in like first grade, second grade kind of area. But also it's probably just because math is actually just red and there's like no other way it could possibly be any other color because like math is like red. So anyway, next one. I always like to say English. So we'll start. We'll go next to English. English is blue. Okay. I don't want to hear anyone saying, "Oh no, English is red." And if you think English is red, you're just wrong because math is red actually. If you didn't know, the United States government actually released an entire document saying that math is red and English is blue. Um, that's all I gotta say for that. Math, it's red. English, it's blue. Okay, like a lot of people get those two mixed up. Like I feel like a lot of people think that math is red and English is blue, or math is blue and English is red, but it's just not. English is blue. It's just blue. Like it's just like the way it is, the way it acts, the class itself. It's just a blue class. It's blue. Okay. Um, and I guess I can accept like some forms of people saying it's yellow. Like I guess I could kind of see that a little bit, but not as much as math being any color other than red. Like if you think math is yellow, I've heard some people say math is yellow. You're just incorrect and you're wrong, and I don't like you. So, um, next one. So science, I feel like this was the only one that me and my friends could agree on. Science is green. Um, yeah, like there's just no way science isn't green. Um, it's just like I don't know. I just feel like it has to be green. Like it literally makes sense because like like the little what are they called? Like the little pots and stuff that they put the scientific juices in. It's always green. The little science, like the little bottle. I don't know why I'm forgetting the name of that. It's green though. So it's just science is green, and also history. History is also green. I know. Like two subjects being the same color. I know it's supposed to be different colors. History is also green too. Why? Because I said so. Okay. It's just green. It's also just green too. I feel like that's one of the more controversial ones. A lot of people like to say that history is yellow. Again, one of the ones I can kind of see. You wanna do another color, but for me, science and history had always like been kind of associated with each other in a way. Like they were always the two classes that would be switched out, like back in like middle school. So that's why I always kind of correlated them kind of similar, and that's why I've always kind of correlated them green, like they're both green. So I do think both of them are green though. I mean, yeah, and I guess and okay, next one. Any world language class, it's yellow. Like French, that's yellow. Um, I don't know. It's just another alternate color that's just like there. I'm not really sure why, but I just like. Maybe it's just like I was in German class, and I think I just like made my notebook that I chose to for my German class was actually just yellow. So I feel like that's now kind of what I associate. That's the color I associate with German, but maybe maybe you associate a different color with your own specific language class that you're in. But whatever that may be, I guess blue could practically be French, I guess, because that kind of makes sense. Or like red. I don't know. Blue makes more sense. I don't know though. I mean, I'm not really sure why, but it does. So, if you disagree with me on that, I don't know why you would. It's kind of hard to disagree with me throughout this channel. Like if you watch like any of my videos, you'll notice that like all of my opinions are factual, and But also like part of like the whole videos are the fact that like I always talk about my opinions and like because that's really the only thing that actually gets me talking. Like I mean, I don't know what else I talk about. Like nothing really interesting happens to me, and like there's no stories really to tell about me. So I have to like come up with like random subjects to talk about and like random topics before I start making a video. And those things mostly just happen to be opinions. Like I'm not really gonna sit here and have like an open discussion about like politics or like world news or something like that because that shit's boring. So I feel like more people like to listen to some like weird idiot talk about like different like which color math is. So anyways,